Alberta?
Well, there's been some comment on this in the media by the defense bar, and they maintain, or they've tried to make the point that there are two completely separate systems. So even if you did save time and save effort on traffic court, it would really have no positive impact on the administration of criminal justice, on our prosecution of serious criminal cases in Alberta. Nothing could be further from the truth. In Edmonton and Calgary, it is true that traffic courts are separate courts, but people go to the same courthouse. The people who are disputing traffic tickets and the people that are disputing criminal charges go to the same courthouse. They go through the same court security. They use the same infrastructure. We have the same computer system. We have the same courthouse staff. It all takes time and effort away from what we could be doing on the criminal side, doing that on the traffic side instead. And what people don't recognize too under the current system is, unless you pay your traffic ticket currently right off the bat, if you just ignore it, it ends up going to the courthouse. And there are thousands, hundreds of thousands of tickets under our current system that must be processed by court staff in courthouses, including the courthouses in Edmonton and Calgary. That takes their valuable time away from investing effort in what they should be doing, managing serious criminal cases where public safety is very much at risk. And what about the situation outside of Edmonton and Calgary? A lot has been said about Edmonton and Calgary, but in 68 locations outside of Edmonton and Calgary, there is not the economy of scale currently to have dedicated traffic courts. So they are blended. The same courtroom, the same prosecutor, the same judge, the same court clerk. They're hearing traffic cases and they're hearing serious criminal cases. And serious criminal cases are at risk of being delayed and pushed aside by this ever-increasing volume of traffic cases that ends up before the courts. And some of the statistics we've gathered in some court locations, up to 40 or 50% of the time that you actually have a judge in court hearing cases is dedicated to traffic. Well, that has a tremendous impact on our ability to do serious criminal cases, which is what judges should be doing, not traffic tickets. So both in Edmonton and Calgary and in places outside of Edmonton and Calgary, there is this huge impact. That also actually bleeds over to the delivery of justice, and we make no mistake, under the proposed system, the goal is to deliver better justice to the people that receive these traffic tickets. So what happens currently? If you get a traffic ticket and you want to dispute it and you show up in court in the country outside of Edmonton and Calgary, your case is less important than the serious criminal cases that are before the court. You have a good chance that your day in court's not going to come because you're going to be pushed out by the more important criminal matters. So your justice is being denied as well. It's only by taking those traffic tickets out of our current criminal court system and dealing with them separately, more efficiently, more effectively, and better for the average Albertan that we can manage this and have a better outcome delivery in our criminal cases. And comment has also been made that there's a simple solution to this: more resourcing, more judges, more prosecutors, more of everything. I think people would have to understand that if we're already at 2 million tickets, and if that's increasing at a fairly significant rate, there's really not enough money around to resource the system so that it has the capacity to deal with that volume. We have to do something different, and that's what this traffic project is all about.